Today we are privileged to have a longtime North Dakota District 20 Senator Elroy both as our commencement speaker and an honorary degree recipient. Senator Lindis retired from his position in the legislature in 2010 after a 20-year tenure. He worked tirelessly to fund K-12 and higher education. He was also passionate about issues related to long-term care and the state's aging population. His colleagues in the legislature have described him as sensible, a strong supporter of small colleges, a hard worker, and one of the most principled legislators the state has had. Senator Lindis served 8 sessions in the Senate's Appropriation Committee and the state's Employee Compensation Committee. He also served on the Roundtable of Higher Education, the Higher Education Committee, and the Government Services Committee. He was chair of the Advisory Commission on Intergovernmental Relations. Senator Lindis has lived his entire life in the Mayville area, where he has been a very successful farmer, businessman, and community member. Locally, he served on the Trail County ASC Committee, the Trail County Economic Development Committee, the Trail County FMHA Committee, the Trail County FMHA Committee, and the Trail County Technology Advisory Board. He's also been involved on the Farmers Union Oil Board, his local church council, and a variety of other community boards and committees. He even plays his guitar and sings. He's a man of unwavering integrity, intelligence, and dedication. I'm very honored to call him a friend. It was my privilege to work with him in his role as a state senator. When things were not going well for our campus, Senator Lindis was someone I could depend on for help and guidance. As his biography indicates, he has spent a good portion of his life taking care of the needs of others. Today, we attend to him by presenting him with an honorary bachelor's degree in political science. Elroy, if you'd come forward and accept this degree.
Dr. Hagan, distinguished faculty and staff at Mayville State University, honored guests, families, friends of graduates, and graduates. Thank you, thank you. It's with humble gratitude and heartfelt thanks that I receive this honorary degree. While it should leave me speechless, it won't, because I have also been asked to deliver today's commencement address. In a special election held on December 20th, 1990, I was elected to the North Dakota Senate. I became a politician, a title that sadly dredges up negative connotations. While we all know elected officials who have earned those negative labels, both at state and federal levels, some have given public service a bad name by playing partisan political games at the expense of public good. Though their numbers are quite few, some indeed do fit into that negative category. Because of their ego, their greed, their human failings, or bad judgment, they have put self-service ahead of public service. In spite of the deep-seated differences in philosophies and seemingly predominant frustration and cynicism in our nation, there is no doubt in my mind that this democracy that we may sometimes take for granted is the best system in the world. It is imperative that neither we or our officials do not cheapen or sacrifice or dishonor the service of thousands of military men and women by not appreciating and protecting what they have provided us. We need to take our responsibilities as citizens seriously. During my 20 years as senator, I served all but one session on the Senate Appropriations Committee. Well, we dealt with a large variety of issues, the one that stands out for me was the support of public education. In my opinion, quality education is the best investment a society can make. Education is the biggest factor that sets aside a prosperous and peaceful society from those that are struggling in one way or another. A country whose citizens are not educated cannot sustain a democracy, even if it were handed to them. A democracy requires an educated, informed, and involved citizenry. I had an individual tell me once that he did not mind paying for his own children's education, but he didn't want to pay for others. That sentiment appears to be underlying some attitudes where some folks do not want to see public education benefit from their tax dollars. Being wealthy does not make a person more intelligent or more deserving of higher learning, and lacking financial means must not deprive one of a desired education. There are some who say we are spending too much on education. However, I say we are not spending, but rather investing in education. That investment pays off in the long run, far into the future, and really cannot be quantified. Not only enhanced earning power, but also in a well-rounded quality of life. We are all aware of the oil boom in western North Dakota, with all the ramifications of that activity. Last year, North Dakota oil production increased by over 40%. We have now surpassed most states in oil production, and it promises to continue into the future. While we can lament what it has done to our environment, infrastructure, and our social network, we must now use our wisdom and careful consideration when it comes to dealing with this development. In hindsight, there should have been more supervision and control by the Public Service Commission and other departments to ensure that our state, with its unique natural beauty, does not turn into an ugly wasteland due to the reckless quest for wealth. The question now becomes, what should be done with that windfall? After setting aside sizable funds for less lucrative times and securing reclamation costs of our environment and infrastructure, let us invest. There's that word again, invest. Invest in civil improvements that have been possible in the past. We can now reduce much of our deferred maintenance in state-owned facilities that would include buildings on the university campuses across the state. It is evident to me that Mayville State University has turned a corner, away from those times when all we could do was defend the status quo, to say nothing about getting necessary upgrades, maintenance, and needed repairs. I give Dr. Hagan a pat on the back for his common sense, credible testifying in front of the North Dakota legislature. How about if we also get the Bank of North Dakota to lower student loan interest rates and help our graduates more easily get a good education? How about investing in a first-class education system from pre-kindergarten through high school, motivating and building a foundation for the students that will be fully prepared to enter college, that will save time and money on remediation issues. While we are paying our teachers, why are we paying our teachers near the bottom of the nation's teacher pay? Again, let's invest some of North Dakota's newfound wealth in quality teachers instead of letting other states outbid us. Let's slow down that out-migration of quality people that we need to remain right here in North Dakota. Let's not forget to count our blessings. We are fortunate to live in these amazing times, in this amazing place. Our region is blessed with fertile soil, which is perhaps our most valuable resource and the envy of most of the world. Our people work hard and are known far and wide for their honest work ethic. Our common sense, grassroots approach to tough issues have served us well to overcome serious hardships. Never before in history have people had such advantage for a prosperous, healthy, comfortable life. Our nation will continue to be the beacon of liberty and opportunity. Those who are overcome by greed, dishonesty, and other human failings are actually a small part of our population. The poor will always be with us, and we must help those who are willing to help themselves. It is my hope that as time passes, you will become involved in public service in some way. Take the time and interest to become part of the process. The educational torch and responsibility is now being passed to you. If you graduate, some of you may stay on and continue further education. Others may leave for a promising future in their chosen field. Statistics show that a large percentage of our graduates do stay in North Dakota, and we want that to continue. It is my hope that whatever you do, that you have gained an appreciation of the atmosphere of Mayville State University, along with our small towns and rural lifestyle. As time has passed, some of the old-fashioned traditions and values have changed. Some may say those things are all but gone. I would say that the environment at this university and these communities that surround it will continue to maintain what is best about our society. I hope that you remember the pleasant times that you've experienced with us, and that in some way we can be part of your future. Our sincere congratulations and best wishes go with you. Today, there will be many congratulatory hugs and handshakes. I leave you with this observation. As you extend your hand to offer congratulations, take a look. Your thumbs are up. Keep your thumbs up. Maybe that's the way our Creator intended. Thank you for this wonderful privilege. Thumbs up, and may God bless us all with a bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, Elroy, for your comments. Dr. Stengen, will you